Welcome everyone to the May 23rd, 2024 meeting of the Delaware County Board of Commissioners. Would you please join me in the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'm Barb Lewis, Vice President, and with me is fellow Commissioner Jeff Benton, our Administrator Tracy Davies, our Deputy Administrator Eric Hostetler, and our clerks Jennifer and Brandy. We can begin.
Resolution number 24-417 in the matter of approving electronic record of proceedings from regular meeting held May 20th, 2024.
So moved.
Second, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 24-417. Mr. Merrill is absent today. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
We do not have any public comment today. That brings us to item number 3. Resolution number 24-418. In the matter of approving purchase orders and now certificates and payments of warrants in batch number CM APR 0522, memo transfers in batch number MT APR 0522, and procurement card payments in batch number PC APR 0522.
So moved.
Second, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 24-418. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 24-419 in the matter of approving travel expense requests.
So moved.
Second, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 24-419. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 24-420 in the matter of approving a decrease in appropriations, supplemental appropriations, and an advance of funds for the Sheriff's Office.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Good morning, McElroy, Finance Manager from the Sheriff's Office. We are asking for the decrease in supplemental appropriations as the Drug Task Force, which is who the grant is for. They're looking at using the money differently, and they've gone ahead and presented it to the grant, and they've also accepted the changes that they'd like to make. And then we'd also ask for advance of funds because of the timing of when we receive the reimbursement from the grant. It's after the fact. The money has to be spent up front.
Okay, any questions?
No.
Vote, please.
Vote on motion 24-420. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 24-421 in the matter of accepting the sub-grant award of the Leap Forward grant for the Sheriff's Office.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
This is the same grant that was mentioned, however, for next year. So it will start in July of this year through June of next year with a match from the county of 25% as well.
Okay. Could you tell us a little bit about the LEAP grant? I know we've done this. We've been doing this for a while.
Yeah. So the funding is it's a multi-jurisdictional task force for drug task force. They work together with several different entities throughout the county to help try to alleviate and bring down some of the drug trafficking crime in the county, but also they work with Columbus, they work with some of the other jurisdictions in the surrounding counties to help, because it does still travel through Delaware.
Sure.
They've seen an increase in some of their cases where it's just changed on what drugs that they're finding year over year. But it is another just collaborative that they're working together to
Sure.
help keep citizens safe.
Sure. And multi-jurisdictional, because
Yes.
it has to be. Boy,
Yeah.
it's tough. They do tough work.
Yeah, and it's just overseen through the sheriff's office because
Okay.
of the multi-jurisdictional and the sheriff's office being able to
Sure,
to work
with
with all.
others.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Questions? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 24-421. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye. Thank you.
That brings us to administrator reports.
Nothing from me today.
Nothing, thank you.
Well, Commissioner Benton, you
All
have the
right.
floor.
Yeah, just a couple things. Went to the Lifelong Learning Institute presentation at Ohio Wesleyan Tuesday morning, and it was Matt Vandenberg, the new president, talking about all the initiatives at Ohio Wesleyan. And he covered in some detail the Delaware County Promise Program, which is the free tuition to Ohio Wesleyan for students, Delaware County high school graduates who maintain a certain GPA and have income limitations. Very, very neat program, very promising program to get more local kids, good kids, to stay here and go to school here. And also about the Columbus State, kind of related to that, the Columbus State pathway to a degree, 2 years at Columbus State in certain majors with GPA and so on, you pay the same tuition as you were paying at Columbus State. And that's a unique program. So very interesting to hear. President Vandenberg's doing a great job, starting these programs that will really help the university, help the community, help local kids. Went to the JFS dinner the other night, and that was a lot of fun. Very, very well done. Great people, the foster parents, the JFS leadership do a really nice job of managing that program. We're fortunate that we don't have that many youth in foster care here in Delaware County, which is really good. But when those situations arise, we have a really good network to take care of them.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, and again, the Jill from Dave Thomas Foundation spoke and did a great job talking about the foundation's goals, which is to get kids adopted, and so that was very, very nice. Regional planning is this evening, and then Memorial Day is next Monday. So I hope everyone has a good long weekend and remembers the veterans who sacrificed on Monday. That's all I got.
Okay. Well, I thought your presentation was very interesting with your background, with
The Dave Thomas
the
connection.
Dave Thomas connection.
Yeah, that was fun.
And you're very familiar with the foundation and all the great work they do, and flying around with Dave Thomas was quite interesting. And
Yeah, there's some fun stories with Dave Thomas. That's
there
for
was,
sure.
I think, yeah, it was, you had a good presentation too.
Thank you.
So, anyway, gosh, I decided to drop by our DKMM hazardous waste drop-off last week, and there were people coming in with let's see, they showed me the different bins that they put things in, the pesticides, the paints, and it's really just a great program. So twice a month, people can take advantage of that.
That's great.
So thank you for Cheryl. Cheryl was there. Cheryl was on the staff, financial person on the staff of DKMM, and then there were two other gentlemen helping her. So it's really a good service for the county.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed the foster care appreciation dinner, and it was very well done, and those foster parents deserve
Yes, yeah,
so much credit.
yeah. I know Commissioner Merrill couldn't be there because he's out of town.
That's right,
But
and he
he's a
always-
huge
yes.
advocate
Right.
of the work that the foster parents and adopted parents do.
Right, absolutely. He's always there when he's in town. So that's all I have. Therefore,
We do not
anything
have
else?
a
We
need
don't
for
have
executive session.
no executive session. Okay, we are adjourned.